Once that thing goes, we're live.
Welcome, everybody, to the STD podcast. I am here today with Tom,
and Joe, baby.
And Pat.
Let's kick it off with Tom.
Hey, my name is Tom. I'm married with two little kids, and just doing this for some fun.
Pat?
My name's Pat. I'm a bachelor, single man of the group. Love pop culture, music, movies, entertainment, TV. Go Browns. Go Indians.
Classic Cats.
Right?
Go Cavs.
What's up, players? My name's Joe. Y'all know me. This is my garage. Feel free to nitpick shit in the background. We're just having a fun blast here. Give it to Don. Knock it, baby.
All right. Welcome to the first episode of the Square Table Degenerates. As the title says, today we are going to be doing a death pool. And would I be wrong if I picked Jussie Smollett first?
No, it just depends how you want.
Allow me to explain something. I'm so tired of everybody always wanting to pick apart what's racial. You can be racial one side, but you can't be racial the other side. I'm sorry. What Jussie Smollett did was nothing short of racist. He tried to blame white people for an attack he paid black people to do. So let's get ready and do this death pool.
All right,
you want to talk about the wing?
Celebrity death pool.
Let's do it. We got to go over the rules of the death pool first. Now, this is standard death pool rules from the 90s. Basically, we're drafting 10 people. All right, we got 4 rounds, 10 people apiece. We'll discuss the picks as we go. Now, you take 100. The way you score a death pool is you take 100 and minus it from the person's age. So if you got somebody like, who's 97 years old and they die, 100 minus 97 is 3. Boom. You get 3 points if that person dies. So you get, more points. You get more opportunities for points if you pick old people. Yeah.
The less chance they're going to die.
Right. But if you pick like Maddox Jolie or something, he's like fucking 11, 15 years old. And, that's 85 points. That's a killer point. Well, that's a great risk because he's not really a death risk. The only rule is you can't kill the guy yourself. Other than that, it's good to go.
And there's no bonus points for tragedies.
No. Like if he kills himself or drug overdose, there's no addition.
But what about the rare event of like a murder, suicide, and 2 of your plans? You should get some kind of bonus.
As long
Bonus
as
point.
then you get double points if you pick both the people.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of a bonus in itself. So I guess we're going to kick it off by letting
whoever wants to go first.
We'll
let you go first.
No, I don't want to go first. You can go first.
All right.
We had a debate about who would go first.
All right, I'll go first.
And because he's sitting in the seat, he gets to go first.
He's got a list. He's prepared.
All right, let's make it official. Boom, 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 with the first pick in the 2019 Death Pool Square Table Degenerates podcast draft. Thomas Kerms selects.
So mine were I was hoping that you guys would pick younger people. So my picks are kind of like the older ones that are like more guaranteed.
This dude's going to say Bernie Sanders.
So first is going to go Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. All right. So Tom with the first pick is Bob Barker.
Double check.
But how old is he?
95.
So you get 5 points for him dying.
Right. But,
but you're saying that his time is coming close.
Yeah.
All right. I can see the logic in picking someone that high.
Yeah. Well, I saw him on a, what was it? There's a Netflix special where they talk about the Price is Right, how this one guy cheated.
The Perfect Bid, yeah.
Yeah. So when they showed pictures of him, and he's already got 1 foot in the grave. So I'm hoping.
Wow.
We're
1 foot in the grave, 1 foot on a banana peel. Your pick.
I used to love the freaking Price is Right, man. That's a great pick. I'm going to take former President Jerry Carter.
Is he still alive?
Pick. Or not Jerry Carter. No, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter. Who the fuck is Jerry Carter?
I don't know who Jerry Carter is.
I don't know. Yeah, Jimmy Carter is going to be. Yeah, Jimmy Carter is still alive.
Did he just break his hip?
He might be in the hospital. He was doing some house. He's currently the longest living
old
prison.
People curse. If you break a hip,
you're done. That's the death knell.
How old is he?
He is 90. I don't know. Let me look it up here.
Is he still doing Habitat for Humanity? Like still building?
He's
houses?
still out there pounding houses. He can't see shit. His arthritis is kicking in mid-swing.
He's involved with it. I don't think he still does it though.
No, I think he's still swinging hammers.
He maybe does one for the camera. I don't think he does it normally though. Let's see. Jimmy Carter is. I want to say he's 95, 94, 95.
Tested Joe's Wi-Fi.
Right, you got like 15 devices running this bullshit.
All right, so while you're looking that up, what you got?
Yeah, you're gonna throw us a name, or done.
My first pick, Britney Spears.
Oh,
she's looking rough, bro. I think she's in her 30s. That's gonna be a lot of points.
No,
she's maybe 40 max.
Trying to
I
think.
think
when
she's
she
younger
was
than me because
popular.
when she came out with that like teenage video, I
She
was
shaved
like
her head in
20.
2008.
Right, but isn't she on like Vegas now? She's like got her own.
No,
Vegas
she
show.
got canceled because she had a mental breakdown. Like she
Oh.
flipped out, nutshell, back shit crazy. Like she's ready to shave her head again and
Yeah.
shit. That's why she's my number one pick because she's on her way out quick.
It's actually not that big at all.
No, that's a damn good pick.
All right, Jimmy Carter is. Hold on. This is some slow ass Wi-Fi. I would do the math, but I don't feel like doing math.
Why is it up?
94. He's 94. He turns 95 October 1st.
You should write the ages next to the celebrity.
Yeah, Bob
So we
Barker,
know.
95. But it depends if they
Yeah,
have a birthday or
it
not,
depends
though.
when they die too. Yeah, we can look it up when they die. I'm not worried about that.
We can fill it in later.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Patty, who you got, bud?
All right, I'm going a little outside the box here. I have no reason to think this. I know nothing, no foundation on this. I'm going to go with Dan Aykroyd
Dan Aykroyd
Oh.
from
Saturday Night Live.
SNL and Blues Brothers.
Elwood
Britney Spears
Blues.
is 37, by the
Okay.
way.
Okay, well, that's good
Jeez.
points.
And Dan Aykroyd, you said?
Dan Aykroyd.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. All right. So
It's the first thing that pops in my head. Please do not ask why.
you just got done watching the girl Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
Fuck this shit, man. It's a guy
You know,
Ghostbusters.
Dan
He's a
Aykroyd
cab
is
driver.
66.
Okay.
So that's kind of with today's modern technology, that's like almost middle age, I would say.
Yeah.
You 50, you're still kind of going good. You
Yeah.
still got a couple formative years.
Most
So
people work until the 70s and 80s now.
right.
Yeah.
Especially a fucking celebrity.
So are you ready for your pick number two?
I'm ready.
now
I
we're in
got
the
it. I
second
got-
round.
I
Second
got
round of the draft. Let's
names
go.
and the ages. So still,
See what this one is.
I'm prepared. Ready? Warren Buffett.
Okay.
Warren Buffett. Of
He's 88 years
finance
old.
fame.
Yep. He's 88 years old. Drinks like a case of Coke a day. So we got to see how he's gonna go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, out there in chat land too, if you want to chime in on the comments, feel free. We'll definitely discuss it live on the air. All right, let's see here. Who are we going to go with? I'll go with President Trump. We'll keep the president theme going here. I mean, Trump, there's no way he's healthy. There's no way. And
Cheeseburgers and
yeah,
KFC all
cheeseburger.
day.
I mean, he's
You
unhealthy.
don't think him having the best doctors in America,
Have
which
you
you know he does.
Have you seen
Oh, yeah.
his personal doctor though?
Dude, it was some.
The guy's a quack.
Yeah, it was some freaking army guy who got kicked out, or some was it some officer, some Air Force officer or something like that, some general, I think, who just totally lied on the form.
Oh,
when
no,
Trump was
it
doing
was the White House official doctor, like, where he's talking about how he's 239 pounds. He's 6'2", 239 pounds, which means he's like 5 inches taller than me and 9 pounds heavier.
Trump's my exact height and weight. You know that 6'2", 237.
Yeah.
You can borrow my hedge clippers too, definitely. You might think Bruce the Bar briefcase coming up. All right, you're up, Don. You get the second pick in the, or your second pick in the first. No, the third pick in the second round. It's you. All right, go
No,
ahead.
that would be the second pick in the second round.
No, second round, third pick.
No, that would be my second pick.
Oh,
I'm not going to die. Hopefully, I'm not betting
No,
on
I'm saying,
myself
yeah,
to die.
the second
That's
pick.
my first pick. This would be my second pick.
All right, third pick
Your
overall.
second pick.
Third pick
Second
overall.
round. Second round.
Yeah,
pick.
yeah. All right.
I'm gonna stick with the girl theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a teenage daughter and a wife. I live around all females. I'm going with Janelle Evans.
Janelle Evans.
Janelle
Team Mom.
Evans. Oh,
I had no idea
okay.
that was.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah,
Hey,
cool
it's a
guy.
celebrity, bro. It counts. And when she dies, I'm getting them damn points.
I'll give it to you because
right,
she's
Jan-
on TV.
All right,
She's on a show. That's fine.
Janelle Evans.
There you go.
All right, so-
It ain't gonna be long before she's doing porn in a way. She got kicked out of Teen Mom.
Team Mom.
So
Isn't that on MTV?
Yep.
I think the last show I watched on MTV was
Oh, the
Total
fuck.
Request Live when Carson Daly was still
Dude,
hosting
let,
that.
Hey, is this
No Doubt was still a band.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
sports figures count for this
Oh, yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
No, Janelle Evans counts any sports figure account.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right. My turn, right?
yeah, go ahead, man.
All right, I'm going with NBA legend Bill Russell.
Bill
I mean,
Russell
I
from
think
the
he's in his
Celtics. Won 11 championships in a row. It's a good pick. All right, Tom, what you got?
All right, I need somebody. I was evening out a little bit, try to find someone a little bit younger. Rami Malek.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, the Freddie Mercury
Yeah.
guy.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah, so he's
Okay, because I had no clue who that
that's
was.
the guy. The new
He won the Best
Queen
Actor
movie
award.
that came out.
Oh, he's the guy. Is he the guy playing Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought-
That's why I said
thought that-
hence saying Freddie Mercury when he
Okay, I
said
get it now.
Yeah.
All right, so Remy Mallet.
So he's Malek. So he's 38.
All right.
But I'm thinking like getting into that scene, the drug scene is gonna do him in.
All right, let me think here. I need somebody who's gonna die fast, but they're really fucking young. Boy.
What is it? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? So one of them.
All right, I'm gonna go with Johnny Knoxville from more on this MTV theme.
I think he's kind of old, but
He's kind of old, but
he passed his like stupid youth though.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
like a family
I
guy
heard
now?
once he drank. He had.
he's still look. You don't get stupid and go smart. That's not how life works.
I heard Johnny Knoxville had an 8-hour photo shoot, and he drank like fucking 13 fucking PBRs during the photo shoot.
Damn.
Just sitting around chilling, man.
Oh, I guarantee
knocking
you, he's
it,
still
bro.
got some alcohol addiction and some pill addiction. You don't get the shit beat out of your body and not get hooked on pain pills.
You know, for his MTV audition, they actually put on a bulletproof vest and fucking Pontius shot him in the vest, and they sent that video into MTV.
That's how he got it.
Different era, man. The 90s was wild, bro.
Yes.
Fucking wild.
I miss the 90s, man.
I don't miss the 90s, man. We couldn't do podcasts in the 90s.
All right,
Shit
Music was
slow as
better.
hell.
My
Music was
third
better
pick.
than-
All right,
true,
3-3. Here we go.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Lays up.
That motherfucker's due to die. Like,
His music's
That's a
doing
good
good,
one,
though.
man. I was thinking about that.
His music's doing good, though. They usually like, you know,
he
if
just did a whole bunch of shit with Motley Crue.
And
And
it-
anybody's gonna get him on heroin and let him overdose.
I was gonna
it's
say,
be
is he
Motley
starts
Crue.
in a Motley Crue movie?
it's
Start out for
Yeah,
it, and they're covering up all his tattoos.
that movie is absolutely better than the Queen movie. It's worth a watch.
Oh, you saw it
And
time
halfway through, you're gonna forget that it's even MGK, and it's actually you'll think it's actually. Tommy
if you
Lee.
listen to MGK's latest couple songs, he's pretty much talking about lately I've been going crazy thoughts. He's talking about fucking crazy shit, being in dark places. That's not the worst pick.
Dude, he grew up in the hood of Cleveland. He's addicted to a lot of
Cleveland,
shit.
so-
I saw him in the parade for the Cavs there, man. He was up. He almost got hit by the fucking lamppost.
Yeah.
He was down there on East 9.
Just hang on.
Yeah, I got pictures of that.
All right, let's keep it
All right,
moving.
all right.
Pat.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. I'm going with Macaulay Culkin.
I was thinking him.
Kevin
I was like, maybe he's a little too old for me to take the risk.
McAllister. He's
Because I'm really going young, hoping that some of these people die off, and it's enough to push me back past the old age home over here.
Macaulay's a couple years younger than me, probably 39.
he's 30. He's 39.
What's
yeah.
the next senior
38,
citizen you got?
39.
sir?
Actually,
We got some
That's- hold on.
suggestions
this
from,
is
from the land
this
here.
is
That's
funny. So
Oh yeah.
Sue on there actually picked my next one, and I'll prove it by showing you
Yeah, but he got him. He got her.
my next one. I was gonna go Betty White.
Betty-
I'm hoping you guys are gonna whiff on all the picks, and I'm gonna
And they're all gonna
and I'm
cash in.
I'm gonna win with 7 points.
Oh, you're taking this down, right, Joe?
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Betty
Yeah.
White is worth a solid
I just realized
3.
we probably
Yeah.
should be writing my.
right now, unless you have a
stuff
birthday
down.
this year, that'll be with 2.
But Betty White is she's just gonna live to be like 109 though.
Betty White might outlive all of us, man.
That give me a good idea for this next pick.
But Charlie Sheen was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
don't
we
ruin my
go.
picks. I was going Charlie Sheen next. That was my next
you
one.
can still take Sheen. I'm gonna go a different direction with the next pick.
Go ahead, your next
All right,
pick.
we're gonna go with Queen Elizabeth of what country? England.
Prince Charles is
Brexit, the Brexit country.
mommy.
Hold on, ain't she over 100?
No, she's like 95 or some
You
shit.
son of a bitch.
You got her on there?
The next one I was gonna pick was Queen Elizabeth
Nice.
II.
Might I
93
just
years
say,
old.
your preparation for the show is impeccable. sir.
Right? I just plugged in the computer today. That's all prep I did.
We literally threw this together. This dude printed out.
No, otherwise I would blank on it because I'm not really up on pop culture a lot, so I'm not really into. I'm thinking of the old people that I remember from days of yore.
All right, we have
They're
Betty
all-
White, Queen Elizabeth.
And Sue, Doris Day's already dead, so you can't draft people already.
Yeah, I just found that out
Also
today. I was-
reanimated.
You know what?
Fucking
I was gonna
sweet.
go with Charlie Sheen, but instead I'm gonna go with Ric Flair.
All right. Woo!
You
Ric-
killed him earlier.
Yeah,
this week.
I actually thought he was dead twice within the past calendar year when he was in that coma for 11 days. The other day when he was rushed to the hospital, there was acting like he was dead. So I figured by the time I posted that, he'd be dead, but he didn't die, so he's still kicking it.
It is him and Hulk Hogan that are left from my generation of super fandom. They already killed Dusty and Rowdy Piper. We cannot let Ric Flair die.
Right, you got like Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, and Hogan. That's it.
But I don't count Shawn Michaels into that whole.
Well, not back in the early age.
See, I stopped watching when it was The Rock, and then Chris Jericho first came out, right around like early 2000s. I
Yeah,
think.
YJ. It was right around the
YJ. Yeah. And then my earliest ones that I remember are like the Bushwhackers,
Oh yeah.
Luke and
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake. He is suffering
Jake
a
the Snake's still
lot of
alive.
alcoholism.
Wow! Hold on. Yeah. All right, your next pick.
We're all throwing up.
I like
had
it.
good ideas for
You know what? I like this wrestling theme. I'm thinking this dude's pretty jacked. He's probably going to drop. We're gonna go with Goldberg.
Goldberg. Okay,
I haven't seen him.
He's got a title.
He
thing
just
coming
signed
up,
back
I
with
think.
the WWE.
Did he?
Yeah. They're doing that shit in
Let's
Saudi
get arrested.
Arabia.
Yeah.
Where they go over and have like this 50-man battle royal.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
know what happened with
And he
that?
signed on to
does
fight
the
the
spear.
old ass Undertaker, bro.
I see that dude.
You know what happened with the
Dropping.
Saudi Arabia thing in WWE is that Vince McMahon has no money left, so the Crown Prince said, "Here, give him a bunch of money." So they got like 4 pay-per-views over there. That's why Hogan's over there. They got no chicks in those pay-per-views. That's really shitty what they're doing over
Well,
there.
they tried
That's
to
really
protest.
controversial.
They tried to protest to get the women to be able to perform, and he said no.
Yep, that's why they did all women's pay-per-view because
Yep.
of fucking by the diversity concerns. And
Well,
shit.
this year they were trying to get the women to perform, and they ixnayed it. The fucking government said no females can perform.
All right, fucking Saudi.
So who's the next pick?
All right, it
It's
is.
back to
me.
him.
Yeah. So I got a young one, surprisingly, that I don't really listen to too much rap, but this name popped out on the news the other day. Was Kendrick Lamar.
Okay,
Kendrick Lamar. Didn't he go out with one of the Kardashians or some shit?
that was
Every
Kanye,
black
yeah, I think-
entertainer has been
Yeah, I
with
was gonna say.
Kardashian,
So
man.
I
he's
think it was Bow Wow that
he's
did that.
31. So that's points.
Did he have something to do with Tristan Thompson too?
Tristan Thompson was with Chloe.
Oh, I don't keep up. You're the fucking.
Chloe's
He
the
knocked,
fat
he knocked her up.
Kardashian,
Yeah,
right?
the beastly
Okay.
one.
All right, so
The
I'm.
one that kind of looks like OJ.
Oh, but
Ooh, okay, that's a good one for later.
some of the
Oh.
comments are so we don't have an advantage looking at some of these ones is Clint Eastwood, and then Brock Lesnar, and then
That's who I thought you were going with.
See,
Goldberg's a lot healthier than
I don't
Brock
follow
Lesnar's a beefed up.
oh,
ass.
really? See, well, he's at MMA though, right?
No, he's in WWE.
Oh, is he?
too.
Okay.
UFC don't want him back.
See, I don't follow those two. I just know the names, but Goldberg, I
All
remember
right.
him.
All right.
Your next pick.
All right, I am up. Let's see.
Kendrick Lamar was the last pick.
I haven't had a rapper yet. We should go with a rapper. I'm gonna go with.
yeah,
I'm,
we did,
just-
MGK.
Kendrick
I didn't
Lamar.
hear
I haven't had a rapper.
And
yet.
Kendrick Lamar's a rapper.
Yeah, Lamar's a Kendrick
Yes.
Lamar's a, let's go with the country singer. Let's go with somebody we maybe not necessarily think is gonna die, but you know the world would be better off without him.
Who's that?
You know what I mean? I don't know. Pretty much any country singer, I would guess.
Oh,
Let's go with Luke Bryan for this pick.
I have
Couldn't tell
no
you a
idea who
song.
that is.
Yeah, who?
He's
I mean,
pretty-
I know who he is because my wife listens to him, but I don't know what like.
I've heard of
who he
Luke.
is or-
He's probably gonna live the whole year, but you know what? If a missile hits him, you know what? He's gonna be getting some points from him. He's got to be in his 30s, I'd imagine. Sue, how old is Luke Bryan? You listen to that crap.
yeah.
Let's go to our trusty friend
Yes,
Google.
Yeah, see the Google, and then we'll see what's up with that.
Who is Luke Bryan?
Right. Okay. Google, who is
He's
Luke
a-
Bryan? This is great radio right here. We're
Does he have an
looking shit
IMDb
today.
page or a
42 years
Wikipedia?
old.
42. It's the same as me. When was his birthday?
I didn't look.
I'm
I typed in Luke Bryan's age. It said 42. I didn't get his birth date, his astrological sign,
Mhm.
the last time he went to the bathroom, and all that information.
He's probably taking a shit in the Taurus right now. Let's see.
Probably a tour bus.
All right, you're up, man. Who you got for the 5th round here?
Charlie Sheen. I'll just go ahead and throw him up.
Do it.
Take Sue's.
That's solid, man. That's a solid pick. Charlie Sheen.
I miss 2011 Charlie Sheen.
I miss Major League Charlie Sheen. Actually, I miss
Crazy.
Ferris
Crazy.
2011 was winning. Was that?
Yeah, winning.
Tiger Blood.
Tiger Blood. That's when he just lost his mind.
Ferris Bueller. Charlie Sheen was the shit when he was getting with Ferris's sister there, making out with her in the police station. That's where she got 2 speeding tickets.
How about
yeah.
Remember she got
Thursday
speed-
off. Yeah.
She got a speeding ticket and then another speeding ticket on the way from the speeding ticket.
how about doing a pool of who's going to lose their mind next? Have a nervous breakdown pool.
We could do that. We could have all kinds of pools. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
I got a litany of names.
All right, you're up, Pick.
Your 5th pick.
All right. Going with a Buffett. I want to choose a Buffett as well. Let's do Jimmy Buffett because that dude, how he's what, 70s,
I haven't seen a
80s?
picture of him in decades.
Are we talking about his restaurants or him? 'Cause
Yeah,
fucking Margaritaville is about-
yeah,
about as dead as he
Margaritaville.
was. Little
But I
fucker.
mean-
You see, we were supposed to get shit in the flats with him, and then he just fucked us over, man. They didn't even open the restaurant.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think the
I
restaurant's
wasn't.
in the
And then they were
I
gonna have
wasn't
that.
it is in the flats, yeah.
Yeah, I think the restaurant is in the.
No, they closed
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
shit. I
a fan.
thought. That one in the Toby Keith restaurant was supposed to be down there, and they closed all that shit.
I don't care what anybody says. I don't like country music, but a Toby Keith concert's a lot of fun. That is redneck watching at its finest, man.
People
You
watching.
want to watch a bunch of drunk hillbillies fall down a hill? That's the place to go watch.
I think you see him in the desert, and you're like,
I saw Toby Keith in Iraq.
But
yeah,
anything in a desert would suck.
dude, you saw Smash Mouth, dude, and the guy from Smash Mouth, Steve Harwell, dude, he's fucking total alcoholics, and he couldn't drink over there. So he had like fucking 8 coffees lined up, and he's like, I need more coffee, and he was just pinging at
So
us.
they wouldn't fly like beer into you guys? and
I
shit?
was there for 5 months. I had 2 beers on the Super Bowl, and that was it. They give us 2 beers. It was the most unappetizing beers you could ever have.
Why can't you? I mean,
Was it natty?
No,
Because it's the army.
Well, for me, it was
Was it natty?
war zone or whatever. So it was like they didn't have beer there. Although I did.
Oh,
Get to go
okay.
to,
So it ain't so you have to follow their rules.
Mhm.
it's just that it's a dry base because everyone's carrying weapons.
Like Iraq is
Okay,
not.
well that's logical. You don't want to fucking get drunk and burn your buddies.
Although I did go to Qatar or whatever for like R&R, and I got two Borg beers, which are like
Yeah, but for there we had 3 beers. I was
Yeah.
there in transit going there and back. It was like a week going there and a week going back. And like you had 3 beers a day, and they would stamp your little card in 3 beers within a 24-hour period you could get.
Yeah.
But you couldn't get anything more than that because you would get. Honestly, though, it wasn't the worst policy in the world because, dude, Qatar is the hottest place on earth. Isn't it? You can't even describe it. It's like Florida.
you don't go out during the day.
It's you can't. I mean, you just go out. You just bake. You're this bald head to be fucking fried. You look like Satan and shit. It's
Wow.
ridiculous.
All right, where we at?
All right, you're up, Tom.
Oh, okay. So I went with Kendrick Lamar. I think the polar opposite of that would be a female country singer, Dolly Parton.
Dolly
Okay.
Parton.
Nice.
Okay.
Big 80s fake tits. I remember many Dolly Parton jokes back in the 80s.
Working 9 to 5.
Dolly Parton's quite annoying. She may be more annoying than Luke Bryan.
Hi,
Dolly Parton?
It's pardon.
Parton.
With a D.
That's I thought it was
I thought it was with a C.
P-A-R-T-O-n.
yeah, that's right. P-A-R-T.
I always thought it was PA.
Maybe she got
Oh, wait.
pardoned from her
Dolly,
crime.
pardon me.
All right, my bad.
Oh yeah, she's 73. So
Damn. You have really went to the senior citizen home for all your
Well,
picks.
you gotta get the points. You want to fucking get it, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's see.
Now
here.
watch, all these old people are gonna outlive these young guys on this
Oh,
list.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Tony Danza, who's the boss. I predicted him a couple years ago to be a random celebrity death. I don't know why. He just hasn't been in anything in a while. We'll just keep on trucking tattoos. So I think he'll probably. There's a good chance. Maybe I don't want to wish him death, but I mean, to win the pool. I mean, it's just a fantasy.
but if he was gonna die,
right, if he's gonna die, might as well die this year and give me some money.
All right,
Points
my
are-
pick, right?
Oh, yeah, it's your.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to put this on there before anybody else does, and because I mentioned it at the top of the show, and well, because fuck this dude, Jussie Smollett.
Oh.
I'm like really pissed about that whole thing because I immediately when it came out, I was like, man, that's bullshit. There's no way this really happened. Everybody jumped down my throat for
So I never really paid attention to what he did. He faked the news story.
He was,
right?
he was in Chicago.
Claimed he was mugged or
He said
something.
he walked to the subway and 2 white guys in Magna hats jumped him, put a noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him in the middle of winter. Like white people just walk around with Magna's hats, lassos, and fucking bleach.
Right. There's several
And he
holes in his story.
Right.
First off, there's no one walking around Chicago 2 a.m. with MAGA hats. First off, there's no people in Illinois walking around with MAGA hats. Period.
I've been to
Secondly,
Chicago. That shit ain't
right. Illinois is quite the fuck liberal. They got Obama, and they're a blue state through and through. Secondly, who the hell's walking around with bleach at 2 a.m. and a noose? And this is MAGA country,
He got
bitch.
jumped, but he didn't lose the subway. He waited till he got it because he went to Subway to get something to eat.
Oh, I thought you took the actual
No,
proper
he went to
subway,
go get
like the,
something
like the
to eat
at
underground
Subway.
thing.
Yeah, that's why they
Okay.
And he
Garment
jumped
too.
his ass, but magically he didn't like waste his food and get his food trampled or nothing. He brought it with him back to the hotel room, waited a half hour before they called the police.
Huh.
And then he was like, well, I'm the gay Tupac. And then he turns out he gets arrested for this fucking false statement that he made with police because they found the 2 dudes who really jumped him and he paid him off. He paid him money to fake an attack.
Okay.
So they find these 2 people, they arrest him, then he buys his way out of the court case by allowing him to keep the bail that he
The
was.
bail?
He had to post bail when he got
Oh,
arrested.
bail.
Bail.
Okay.
Bail. My
Okay.
bad. I speak with a little bit of an urban slang sometimes, but and then he talked his way out. He paid his way out of it, so he wouldn't face any charges. So fuck that dude.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, Pat, you're up, bro.
All right. I'm gonna go with my doppelganger, Peter Dinklage, Tyrion Lannister.
Whoever's seen,
That doesn't only get half
Can you
points
bring
for
it-
this one.
if you guys don't
No.
know who he's talking about, there's a show called Game of Thrones. A lot of people haven't seen it. I'm up to season 2.
I've never seen it, so
So don't ruin anything past season 2. The dragon eggs hatched this last episode. I don't know. The dragon eggs were doing something, and Khaleesi was with Jason Momoa or whatever. But in that show, there's this midget guy who's one of the sons of one of the
Tyrion
kings-
Lannister.
Yeah, Tyrion Lannister's his name, and Pat looks
The
just like
half-man.
this guy. Seriously, looks just like him. If you look at Pat and then look at a picture online of
I
Tyrion
don't know if you
Lannister,
can do that.
Dinklage, yeah, side by side, it's a fucking ringer, man. All right, now, let's see, Vader, Dinklage. All right, you're up.
we're gonna pardon. Oh, speaking of Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin.
Oh,
He's one cheeseburger away
okay.
from death.
How old is this dude? He's 74.
70.
He's at least 70, dude. He looks like he's 85.
I don't even know who this guy is.
He does.
He's the guy who
Lord
wrote
of the Rings,
he's the guy that
Lord
wrote
of the
the
Rings
books.
and Game of Thrones. He wrote the
He's like
books.
the female
Ian Wright-
American.
Ian Wright, Lord of the
who's
Rings,
that chick who wrote the? I'm saying,
J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter.
J.K.
yeah,
Rowling.
he's like the male American J.K. Rowling.
Correct. Yes.
So he's an author.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, he wrote the books. And
I thought he was an actor. That's why I was confused.
No,
I'm like,
he wrote the books that the show's based off of, and wrote the Lord of the Rings, and so
which
right.
I've never seen either of. So
And
I never seen Lord of the Rings either. Well, I saw the Hobbit. I was gonna give it a chance because I was like, all right, we'll try these fantasy movies.
I'm not dedicating 3 hours of my life to a movie.
Well, I took the kids and we want to go saw.
there's three
It's
of
called
them,
The
so it's
Hobbit.
9 hours.
mhm.
Yeah, well, there's the three
That's
ones,
the
and
first,
then
first
they came
Lord
out
of the
with.
Rings, and then they have
Okay,
the,
let's go to the hold on. Nerd corner. Explain this to me again.
Okay, there's the Lord of the Rings. There's 3 movies. They're each 3 hours each, and then there's the Hobbit movies. There's 3 of those, and those are all 3 hours each.
So now you're up to
18 hours of
hobbits,
and rings and orcs and
mutants
things, and yeah.
Yeah,
I saw the
have
first-
18 hours to dedicate to something.
We saw the first Hobbit movie with the kids, and it was just so like every situation they were in, they would just come up with another situation to get out of it that made no sense to me. I just couldn't follow the fucking movie, dude. I didn't like it. I didn't like any of Lord of the Rings. I just can't get into
I like a movie that you can suspend disbelief to, and it don't seem like something
Well, it's just.
I think I had to read The Hobbit when I was in school, though. I'm pretty sure that was like required reading when I was in school.
I don't remember shit we read in high school. Maybe that one Old Man at the Sea.
Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Hound.
Huckleberry
He was
Hound.
reading comic books.
When he was painting the fence for orange peels and shit, using the M word. That's all I remember about fucking.
All right, whose pick is it?
All
It
right.
is your pick.
Yeah, I'm up. All right, let's see here. We should go with somebody in literature since we're doing a literature theme. What about Maya Angelou?
She
I think
died.
she's dead.
She
Is she
died.
dead for
She
real?
died about 10 years ago. Yeah.
No, she can't be dead.
She's
Not
dead.
trying
Look
to
it
get
up.
Maya
points for
Angelou.
dead people, man.
Oh well, shit. I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
that. All right,
died.
let's see here. We need somebody else. Well, we're up to 3 viewers or 4. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, more
Thanks.
people see us on the rebound, everybody's all getting drunk right now.
Hmm.
All right, let's throw out Willie Nelson.
Okay.
While we're sitting here,
Does he exceed the
On
age?
the road again.
no, he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those potheads never die, but I mean, Willie Nelson's, I don't know, just a hunch there, I guess. He was great in fucking Half Baked Man. I love that movie.
Oh, that's a great movie.
You ever seen the backside of
Oh,
a
yeah.
$20 bill? I know that wasn't him. That was what's his name?
That was Bob Saget said. No,
The guy that used to be on the Daily Show.
John Stewart.
Yeah, Jon Stewart. Yeah.
On weed.
Okay, my pick. Cat Williams.
Oh, okay.
With the perm, he has a lot of drug problems too.
He has a lot. He
Well, that
has
can
a
be-
lot of emotional problems.
That can
That dude's a wrecking ball for real.
That give me a great idea for
Ooh,
the next pick.
Wrecking Ball.
That give me another idea for that pick. Wrecking Ball.
Speaking of Wrecking Ball, I like it. Miley Cyrus.
That's a great pick. Great pick. And I forgot the pick I was going to think when he picked that.
But I think she like really straightened her shit out now. I think it was just like the
she'll
stage she was
backslide.
going through.
She'll backslide.
She's still at high risk in the dying area.
Yes.
Man. All right, let's see. Tom, you're up.
Oh yeah. Let's see. My notes. Stephen King.
Okay.
Stephen King of book fame.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently he wrote half his books on cocaine. So hopefully his heart's done.
Wow.
Wow.
Hopefully.
Okay.
I don't think any of us have
Well,
actually
okay,
hoped our
okay,
people dead.
Okay.
For purposes of the pool. he's
So
He just wants the points, but it came off really harsh. Like,
no. I-
hopefully he's dying.
no.
Fingers crossed.
saying. I got a great one. When you mentioned Cat Williams, I was thinking about comedy. And I was thinking about Artie Lang because he has had a lot of
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Okay.
Artie Lang, that show Crashing. Thanks HBO for taking out Crashing, which was one of my favorite shows, and then they just canceled at the end of season 3. But Artie Lang was in that show, and he was like, he got kicked off the show twice for doing heroin, and then they brought him back. And I mean, they were
You see
very.
his nose now?
Is it
It's
like
like
falling over?
mutilate. No, it's like the size of a softball.
No
and
shit.
It's all smashed in. Yeah, that's a good pick.
All right, you're up, babe. You got that.
I'm trying to think of who I know that's really strung out. I asked my wife about this. The dude or the chick who was dating Mac Miller and overdosed. but
Ariana
she-
Grande.
I don't know if that's the right
Oh,
one. I
Pete
don't-
Davidson.
No, that's a dude.
That's
Oh, I think- yeah,
that's a good
okay.
potential pick too, though. Davidson.
Oh, you're talking about Shig. I thought you said.
Was it Ariana Grande?
he
Ariana
said-
Grande.
I heard she was upset. Like I thought that's why like her and Pete Davidson broke up because she was so upset about Mac Miller dying or whatever.
I think it was. Yeah, because we'll just go down with Davidson.
Give me Magic Johnson. Hell no.
Magic.
He's got AIDS. I mean,
He's had for 30 years though.
okay, yeah, the time is
takes-
ticking. Maybe he's got that slow form of AIDS that's just gonna kill you slowly.
Did you see the
cures for
South
that
Park
shit.
where they just inject money into his veins to cure it?
They're sucking up the baby fetuses.
We all know he's cured of AIDS. There ain't no way he has AIDS still, but damn it, that's my pick.
It's amazing what money.
All right.
can buy.
I
Nobody
think
picked.
that's the first old dude I've picked too. I've been pretty young. Oh no, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
And
both
Rick
good.
about the
Flair.
same age. Anybody pick Johnny Depp yet?
Nope.
No,
Let's go with that
that's
guy.
a good pick. He's
Let's go
looking
with that
decrepit
guy.
in recent years.
Should have been my number one pick,
His
but
face is just like caving in, man. If he gets paid $80 million or whatever it is a movie for doing those Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Carrots of the
Yeah,
Pirates.
Carrots of the
Carrots of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean. They sit down and
He
eat
played-
carrots all day.
he was
That's
Bugs
gonna
Bunny.
be a vegetables fucking
VeggieTales and
kids.
shit.
Yep, that's exactly what that is.
All right,
He'd
you're
be
up.
Bugs
Tom.
Bunny in the next
What
movie.
number pick is this?
This is
The
9.
last 9? It's just not the
Yeah.
last one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's 9.
Okay, so
This is
maybe
on his
maybe
I
ninth
got
pick.
picked. Maybe did I skip one? Oh, but I know I'm gonna go Ian McKellen,
Okay.
the actor. He was the wizard. He was the Magneto in the old X-Men.
Yeah.
Is he in Star
And
Wars?
Gandalf.
And then,
Gandalf and no, he's in
Gandalf
Lord of the Rings.
In Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Back to the damn Lord of the Rings. Like you probably got them on DVD, don't you?
those are good
I
movies.
do.
You know, I have them too. Actually, they're good movies.
And I have,
I've never seen this shit.
and I have the Hobbit on Blu-ray.
I have not seen that.
Right.
And your pick on that note.
I was. What's that guy? The Scottish dude used to do the Bond movies. Connery. Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery.
He's got to be dead too, no?
Sean
Uh,
Connery.
Is he still alive?
He's
Is
alive.
he over
Oh, he's
100 is
kicking.
the question.
He's 80.
Dude, he was in the.
Or no, he's
fucking-
almost 90. I think.
Yeah, he was in the. Make sure of that age, because he did the 12 Commandments.
He was
movie.
born.
You make it 0
He was
points.
born in 1930. I bet you.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure he's like he's
This dude might be right. He
Like-
seems awfully sure about that.
He's like a little bit
shit.
south. He's a
1930.
little bit south of
Thanks.
90. If I think. Let's see. Here. Sean
1930.
Connery.
Here it comes. Here it
Born
comes.
1930. So
There it is.
was that 90?
So you
There
get,
it
you get a bonus pool point for that.
89 then, right? Yeah, because he'd be 90 next year. So 89 this year. All right. So he's close.
All right, so he's still in that
That's
age.
still
right?
10
Don't
Oh,
screw me
points
with
better.
don't screw with me with pop culture trivia. I'll own you.
My pick.
Oh yeah.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Recently
He's
out
a
of jail.
rapper. Yeah,
I know.
like a snitch.
He's the guy with the
Snitches
rainbow
against
teeth and
stitches.
big 6'9" in his head. If
I've
you-
never heard a single song by this dude. I just know he snitched on a bunch of people. That's worth some points.
he's
All right.
young too. So
And
that's-
gang members at that, like legit.
well, people want him. Yeah.
Tough dudes, yeah.
I like
Gucci,
that.
they
That's
want
He's
good.
marked.
That's good.
Uh,
All right. Let's go with Jerry Lee Lewis.
is he still alive?
Goodness gracious, he is.
Great ball
He's-
player.
I believe he's the last.
I heard the song. Immediately I knew the song.
Yeah,
Jerry Lee.
I believe he's the last of the golden age.
How old is he?
It's
Let's.
got to be 90.
I'll go say 95.
Ooh, I just had a perfect one for my last.
Is he
pick.
alive?
I think I thought about last one too.
I got a perfect one. Help him
Yeah,
forget it.
he is alive.
Let's see. I'm
If
going to
that's
Wikipedia.
Domino died, so he's about the last one.
I'll look up the name.
I think him and like
The
Little
actor.
Richard are still alive.
Wait, Chubby Checker still alive? Your connection is
Oh, it's well into
unstable.
his 90s.
Oh,
All right, there we go. It's kind of in and out. If we apologize for my shitty internet connection, that won't change. All right.
all right. Just that one. Paul Rubens. You know?
Pee
You
Wee
know who
Herman.
he is?
Hey,
I just
Pee
said
Wee
it.
Herman.
I just said it.
Oh,
Pee Wee. And that concludes Tom's draft.
That was my favorite movie
that
when
was
I was
your
a kid.
final pick.
That was-
Well, no, I had Queen Elizabeth, but he swooped.
All right. I know who I'm going to pick with my last pick is Ed Asner. Remember him from my
Oh, Lou Grant.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's still alive.
He's alive.
He's in his 90s, so this is a
What was that show he was in the 90s with the kid from Sixth Sense? That was pretty good.
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was a good show.
Haley Joel Osment. Is he doing anything?
Nah.
Is he like?
I think he's one of those
rapper?
like child actors that just became something random, like a lawyer.
Yeah, that's what the dude from, you ever see Dick Tracy? He was the kid in Dick Tracy and Hook. He was the Ron Williams' son in Hook. You know what I'm talking about? Look,
Nope.
oh, okay. Look those movies up, 90s classics. But
I've seen the movies. I just don't know.
okay,
the
and what
actor's
about
name.
Bob? He was Richard Dreyfuss' son in What About Bob? But anyhow, he's a professor at Case right now. He just like
No shit.
somehow ended up there.
Brian
Not
Brennan.
from here.
Remember Brian Brennan? He used to be an investment banker for Key Bank.
He's a stamp comedian, right?
I don't know why Ed Asner is not loading up, but I know he's still alive. It'll load up. All right, who you got for your last pick here, Don?
My list is stacked. I like my list.
I don't know.
I like my last
Second.
choice.
I have
All right. Well, we can go through a couple things. There's actors and actresses, young and old.
Rappers,
Think of
singers,
the movies you've seen.
sports guys too, older sports
Sports.
guys. Yeah.
Musicians. They're always good because they
got all the Rolling Stones. You know,
Yeah.
they're
politicians, which
Give me Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue.
All right.
Nikki Sixx. Any of my daughter.
Yeah, he is actually dead for like legally
Yeah.
dead.
The legend was that he died of a heroin overdose and got up from the bed. He was declared brain dead.
Right.
He had the needle still in his arm and went out and bought more heroin. They said. Now heroin back then in the 80s, the fentanyl, he would have lasted 2 days heroin, in my opinion.
Mike's, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shaking it. Come on.
Yeah, all they're gonna hear with the whole thing is gonna be. But yeah, Nikki Sixx is my pick.
Oh wait, Pat, who did you pick last round?
Jerry Lee Lewis.
and then we got one from the chat.
Hope you're a better commissioner than you are with
Sue's
baseball.
picking Baker Mayfield.
No, well, Sue's a Steelers fan.
Oh,
Sue's a Steelers fan.
he's our savior.
Oh, I should have picked Ben Roethlisberger or Jack Lambert's fucking CTE ass there. Sue, how about that? You know he's gonna die. Actually, we should go another 10 rounds. We'll pick all Steelers.
So
How about
your
that?
final pick.
All right, final pick here, Pat.
Final pick. Oh yeah, we're gonna go with Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan.
Damn, that's a good pick.
Dude, I saw him
Yeah.
at a show down in might have been Hilarious at the Improv or whatever. He was the worst comic I've ever seen in my life. He was so coked out. He just started singing. He was bad. He was bad comedic, man. Maybe he's better now. You look looking at me.
I've seen a lot of bad comics.
That's true. But man, Tracy Morgan was right the fuck up there. All right, so we're done with the drafts. Let's go over these picks real quick here. Tom's team includes Bob Barker, Warren Buffett, Rami Malek. What was that again?
He's the actor.
Freddie
from,
Mercury.
Freddie
Bohemian
Mercury.
Freddie
Rhapsody.
Mercury. Yeah.
All right, Betty White. I think nobody else wanted to pick Betty White because we love Betty
They
White.
It's only 2
3
points.
points.
Yeah, you get 2 or 3 points, and she's
old is
a
she?
lovable person.
It's not worth losing a Golden Girl.
Yeah.
3 points.
This is the last Golden Girl.
Right, right.
You guys are gonna get
for 2
goose eggs.
points. Sir.
What's her
Now we
name
have 3
again?
Points.
You're gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
we're
the whole
going to be
thing.
crying though because Betty White's dead, and you got Kendrick Lamar, who you didn't know who was, and Dolly Parton with the big titties,
Are we allowed to play music? I can pull up a.
George R.
No,
Martin.
you can't do that.
No, we get copyright
Yeah,
strikes and shit on that.
yeah.
I got 1 copyright strike. I'm gonna try to get one now. And then we got Stephen King, Ian McKellen, and Pee Wee Herman. Pat kind of looks like Pee Wee a little bit. Shave his head a little bit. All right, I got Jimmy
I don't know about
Carter,
that.
former president, and I got Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, not Donald Trump Jr., Johnny Knoxville, Queen Elizabeth, Luke Bryan from country music fame, Tony Danza, Willie Nelson, Artie Lang, the comedian, Sean Connery, and Ed Asner from the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Then down got Britney Spears, Janelle Evans from the Teen Mom. He did that for his wife, I'm sure.
No, I did that for the points.
Nobody else in this fucking show watches Teen Mom. MGK.
Yeah, I actually got to admit, dude, I really do. Like, I know who all these people are.
There was a lot of people secretly do watch this show, man.
Look, it ain't even a secret. My fat ass watches Teen Mom. I'm good with that.
I just can't, man. It's like looking at my own daughter.
It's like,
5
no,
times over.
it's awesome to watch people just absolutely collapse with a little bit of spotlight and fame.
Oh yeah,
That's the greatest part about it is just watching these kids who don't know how to manage money get into a situation where they're getting abundance of it, and then they boom, instant drug addiction.
It's the Kardashian effect. I mean, it goes back to Paris Hilton. You're famous for the sake of being famous.
Janelle Evans lost all 4 of her kids this week to Child Protective Services.
Damn. So she,
Because her husband killed the dog in front of the kids.
damn.
It's a fucking train wreck.
Damn.
That's why it's worth
This
watching.
sound like TLC. What channel is this on?
MTV.
MTV. Okay.
Yeah, formerly known. The artist
Music
formerly known-
television,
Yeah,
yeah.
music
This
television.
is
Reality show
Yeah,
television.
when we were
Oh,
young, it was
okay.
actually
Well,
music
TLC.
television.
Yeah, because now they all show them. TLC, E, what's it? Arts and Entertainment.
But
It's all
that's
reality
but a lot of that
everywhere.
artificial fame, that's what you get is this. They don't know how to deal with it. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, for sure.
Just like Honey
Like-
Boo Boo's mom
Yeah,
got
well-
caught in a crack house all the
That'd have
time.
been a good
Or
one.
like
too.
lotto winners who would like get the money and then they're poor 2 years later.
Yeah. If you never learn how to budget money, you blow it real quick.
You ever seen that show? It's on. I think it's on MTV. Like they take the guys who won the lottery and see what they do now.
What?
No.
Like former lottery winners. I can't
I'd
remember.
like to see that.
It's a cool show. I want to look
Yeah.
it up.
What's it called?
I think it's just Google show about former lottery winners. I think it's on like might be Discovery, something like that. Out there, Sue,
Is it-
look it up for us. See what the channel that shit's on. You know what I'm talking about.
Researcher Sue.
Yeah, all 4. It used to be 5 listeners. All 4 of our listeners now go out there and help us out. Let's see, where were we at?
We were here.
Oh, MGK. I mean, I like MGK.
Wait, sup?
All right, and then you got Ric Flair, who we thought died twice.
No, you killed him twice.
I killed him off this week. I thought he was dead, and then you pick him. Now he's really gonna die.
You can't kill the nature boy, man.
Woo! All right, you got Charlie Sheen, which is out of every.
I just saw another good one.
It's probably the best one, honestly. Jussie Smollett, that's a vengeance pick for
Fuck
sure.
him.
Cat Williams, he's going along with the line of black guys he wants to see dead. Magic Johnson, continue along the lines. Takashi, who is he black or Chinese or what the fuck is he?
I don't know he's dead. That's what he is. That's why I took him to get the points.
He's a weird dude, man. He's got the.
I think he's like Puerto Rican.
He's got a rainbow grill. He has like dreadlocks and a rainbow. We'll bring a picture of this guy.
He was a blood with rainbow hair, bro.
He sounds very sexy.
No, you dig him. If you're gay, you'd be all up on that, Pat, for sure. You'd be taking him up to the back.
When he smiled, it looked like Skittles.
Wow. It's the rainbow.
It really was. It was like all different colors. It was like green, yellow, red.
Yeah, it's seriously, it's a grill.
Purple,
rainbow
pink.
grill here, and then a giant 69 tattoo.
And then
right
they said he was like a blood or a crip, and I'm like, how the fuck do you get to gangbang and wear the opposite team's colors too?
He sounds like a handsome young gentleman that she should bring home to mom.
All right, he also got Nikki Sixx from the old school heroin days, and Motley Crue, obviously. All right, Pat's team includes Dan Aykroyd, Bill Russell, which is an out of left field pick. There may be we haven't got too many sports guys on here.
No.
A bunch of sports nuts. We didn't pick too many.
I also thought of some other. Go ahead.
We can do a bonus round here. I think we'll see. We just gotta go over the chicken wings. Let's see. We got Macaulay Culkin, Goldberg. Goldberg was a horrible wrestler, for being honest. He sucked. If we want to get political for a second, Goldberg is Jewish, and there's a lot of Jewish people in the entertainment industry. The only reason he got the big push as it is, I think, is because it had something to do with it. Goldberg was not a good wrestler. He had one move, the spear. That was it. The guy
Goldberg came in at a time with the Monday Night War where they had a Steve Austin. WCW had to come out with a Goldberg,
and then they would pump the Goldberg. And nobody was
right. And then he went on
traps.
this win streak because the fans got behind him. And once he went on this win streak, that's what really built his legacy. I don't think it had anything to do with his religion. I just think that he had the right.
I think the initial push, I think, was because of that. I think there's a little bit of Semitism in there. Goldberg also, I was going to say another thought about Goldberg. I forgot about it.
He was stone cold up the middle.
No. I remember. Do you remember Gilbert?
Yes.
The
jobber.
Remember? Yeah, there's this guy named
They
Wayne
had
Gill.
little sparklers, and he'd come out and he'd cough because the smoke was too strong.
They gave him somehow. They won him the cruiserweight belt or whatever one of these belts was, but they won it without him winning a title. So he had a 0-1 record. So his thing was he'd come out and goes, I haven't won a match yet, and they go, Gil. It was hilarious.
He had the reverse of the win streak. He had to lose.
Yeah, he was like 0-2, and he only had like 2 matches, and they got rid of him. It was hilarious. All right, we got Goldberg. I got Jimmy Buffett. I saw Buffett a couple years ago. That's a good show.
Cheeseburger and
dude, you gotta see Buffett.
That seems like it would be boring.
No, there's so many tapes, bro. So many.
Yeah, but they're like
you'd be surprised. Those kids all got
young
kids and shit, dude. I'm telling you, it's like a cult. These
Nothing
Buffett
scares me
girls.
worse as a father of a teenage girl than my daughter going to a concert and showing her boobs.
I love you, Jimmy Buffett.
That really fucks me up. I couldn't go and enjoy.
No, true. Why you wouldn't bring?
I'm like, whoa, it's 20.
Well, you don't bring your 15-year-old to a Buffett concert. You don't bring. I don't bring the kids to fucking Boobapalooza. I mean, there's some things you just don't do. I mean, but so Buffett's all about the debauch and beach boobs, man. It's a fun time though if you never get to. Is it Buffett still torn? I don't even know.
Probably is.
He's got to be.
I'm thinking his partying is just going to catch up with him. He's already 70-something. That's why I'm picking him.
Yeah, that's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
And we got
him,
Peter Dinklage, who he wants basically. No, for purposes of the contest, Pat, if you die, you can't get the points for Dinklage.
All right.
Be Dinklage.
I drink.
And I'm going to still say that he should only get half points if that person gets the bucket.
Half.
I think he should get a little
Is that a
shorter
pun?
than a full
Well,
amount.
if he wouldn't kick the bucket, you'd kick the pail because he's so little. Kick one of those sand bucket pails and shit.
If he dies, they're going to bury him in one of the footrest things.
Right? A little
An ottoman.
ottoman thing, you just push him off the cliff. I mean, you got
Why would you bury him? How you going to bury him if you push him off a cliff? How you going to push him off the cliff?
The Osama bit.
You bury him if your hotel's right on the beach. There's the sand.
Yeah, he's Santori Grease. Just push him right off the cliff.
Yeah.
And we got Miley Cyrus. That's Billy Ray Cyrus's kid.
Yeah.
He's all right.
She's going to break
I
his
bet Billy
achy,
dies
breaky
before
heart.
she dies. I bet
Billy, he probably parties a lot with those. Didn't he have the rappers and shit?
Did he?
He was doing some rap videos, wasn't he?
He did it then. What is
Achy
that
breaky
song?
rap. I think that is a
No.
thing. No, I think
It's
it is
like
a thing.
this really big song that everybody was pissed because it's a rap song and they had it on the country chart and then they pulled it off the country
Ooh, I just saw
chart.
another one.
I heard something like that.
It was-
That's not any break your heart. You know what the best remake of that is? William Hung, dude. If you never heard his remake of that, it's so awesome. William Hung is hilarious. He's only worth like 200. I looked him up. Man, I want to get him on the show someday. He's like worth
When I first started
$250,000.
Bang,
dating
she
my
bang.
wife,
Back in the Idol
she
days.
was, she was watching American Idol and I actually bought her the William Hung CD.
Nice.
I never felt like less of a man than I did when I was
He had
paying
3 CDs,
for
The
man.
things you do for
He
love.
actually- he's another one where it's like I think he became a like an investigative detective for like a police department.
That was Steven
He's a
Seagal.
lawyer. Some shit on
Steven
Sam.
Seagal
No, I
did
think
that.
William Hung. He became like a detective. He works for
You
He works
serious?
for a police department doing like 600
Forensic.
Oh, look that up.
I looked him
Forensic.
up there. Yeah, forensic something. He's like smart as shit. I mean, his broken English and all. I mean, they were making a
Oh, man.
mockery out of his ass.
like it works for like the LA Police Department or something.
It's
Like
Oh,
that.
that's great. I didn't know that. Dang, I'm going to look that up.
So your show is called The Lotto Changed My Life. Okay, that's the name of the show. As you just told us, it's called The Lotto Changed My Life. You
Yeah.
gotta watch this shit. It's hilarious.
And someone else said
Thanks, Sue.
your MGK pick was blasphemy.
Last me because we're from Cleveland. So
Who said that?
Marie Glennon, that's Sue's friend. I've seen her a couple times up at the thing. Hey Marie. All right, who else we got? Oh, we got Johnny Depp. He's already pretty much.
Yeah.
We should probably look up these guys after the show and see if they didn't die during the show. Like it's a Friday night. Johnny Depp's probably. It's like what time is it in France now? Fucking like 3 a.m. He's probably.
I think the next show we have to do an update every week.
Oh, every week we got an update for
At the
sure.
beginning of the show,
Oh,
like,
man.
Here's
I just
like
saw another one.
what's it called? The role.
Here's the standings in the Deadpool.
Yeah.
Right.
This week, whoever died,
Right,
giving
right.
this
Oh,
person
like when they do in memoriam for
right.
Oh, no.
Instead, it's us getting points.
yeah.
Then we do the points underneath it. Bitty Boy 3. All right, you also got Jerry Lee Lewis, the married his cousin when she was 13, man.
Yeah.
Like what's even back then that was gross. Like what was up with that? I saw the movie on that and they're like,
Nobody picked the dude who married his Asian stepdaughter.
Woody Allen. Oh.
Yeah, nobody took him.
is he still alive?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's still
He's
alive,
up there, too.
but he's due to kick any time.
He's gotta be like,
I'm surprised Senior Citizen over here didn't get him.
the fuck was that?
I think he'd be like
And
80.
to close out the pool, we had Tracy Morgan. With,
Mhm.
I didn't like his show, man. I just didn't. It was just
Well, Theory Rock or...
no, the comedy show.
Oh,
on its own,
comedy.
man. It just wasn't good. I didn't like it. All right, so that concludes the death pool. Here's the.
Swears
I didn't think I wrote that shit down. Where's the camera?
It's
Wrong camera,
all
motherfucker.
washed out anyways.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
all
see that
washed
shit,
out,
man.
but we wrote it down.
Because the production quality is
So, anybody not pick somebody and now they regret it, knowing that what the final picks are?
no.
Is there any name that stands out to you like, damn, I wish I would have got him?
Yeah, Eddie Vedder or Billy Corgan. Just thinking about the
Billy Corgan's
grunge.
a good pick.
Corgan's good. You remember when he took over that wrestling federation for a week?
He's still involved in a wrestling company now.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
What was it? Not
He's
Ring
into
of Honor.
wrestling
Was
big
it
time.
And then-
TNA.
TNA?
But then TNA was like, no, you really didn't buy it. You just bailed us out of a problem, whatever. But yeah, he's still involved.
Then they brought him. They brought out
He
some.
does
some
NWA wrestling.
who was that chick they brought?
I didn't know that.
After Billy Corgan, it's some random chick that was nothing to do with wrestling, and then she was.
Dixie Carter.
Yeah, Dixie Carter. Yeah, what the fuck was up with that?
Her
Wait.
parents were rich and bought her the company so she'd have something to do.
Ah.
I'm dead serious. That's why they bought her the wrestling company. Like, here, play with this.
That must be nice.
Like, it was her own personal fucking dollhouse and shit.
TNA was pretty raw.
So
there
they
for a
kept
minute.
throwing so much money at old WWE wrestlers.
Oh,
Like, they brought Raven back and he was like
Yeah.
49 and could barely drop down
Raven
to do a
could
DDT.
barely walk.
By the way, I wish I would have fucking picked Raven.
That's a great. Yeah, actually, now you think about it, man, we could do it on this whole list of fucking wrestlers.
Yeah.
literally. Just
But-
Athletes in general, really.
So-
right, yeah.
Her parents bought him this company, or bought her this company as just like a plaything. And she basically bankrupted by bringing in Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff, and Hulk Hogan and giving them creative
I
control.
mean, that was when the Aces and Eights came out.
Right.
Dead Man's Hand. Where's the?
They would
the
just
iced
see
tea?
something on TV and copy that shit.
Iced tea.
I need some more iced tea, man.
You got one over here.
So
All right, here we go.
He's hard.
All right, so we got to get into the
We
chicken
got-
wings, and we got freestyle yet. So what?
oh, yeah, well,
Are we
for the, for the,
for the
we
death,
got
yeah.
10 minutes left, but we got to decide what's going to be the.
Oh, yeah, we got to decide what the reward is.
and the
Oh, and the
punishment.
punishment. Oh.
All right, so we should ask the Anthony Miller at William Hung. Funny as fuck. She bang.
Uh,
She bang. The she bang is good, but man, you got to hear that.
Is
You
that damn?
gotta
What's
hear.
up, Tony Mayo?
Oh, he
You
did.
gotta hear the Achy Breaky Heart though. That is the best song, best
All right,
remake.
let me see that. What is that Dairyman's?
What's that? Oh yeah, This show is this is the official drink of the show.
No, Dairyman's not a sponsor.
We do not
No,
sponsor.
no sponsor.
We don't do sponsors, but I highly recommend.
Oh,
Dairyman's
come on,
iced tea.
man.
We're not opposed to doing sponsors though.
Right, if you want to give us
Just
money,
like my Mountain Dew can.
Right. We're not
here.
we're not sponsored by Mountain Dew or Marlboros or shitty phones or anything like that, or White Owls. But it'd be cool if we had a white owl in here, like an actual white owl, just sitting there
Just
like,
like-
looking
you
around.
should
You probably have one in
You
there.
If you
probably
look
do.
around, that thing kind of looks like an owl.
or at least a
Yeah.
stuffed one. I can see some stuff.
You got hedge
should be.
clippers and
It's that's the STDT.
Yeah.
It is ghetto
Yeah.
tea for sure. For sure. Well, we got our audience is primarily nationwide. So on the west side of Cleveland, we call it ghetto tea for sure. I like the diet.
growing up on the east side, it was ghetto.
Oh, it's ghetto tea on the west side too for sure.
But I grew up in the
East side.
90s. We would just wear the big ass baggy pants, and we'd have a fucking 3-liter
Do you have-
Fango in our back
Do you have
pocket.
Janko
Yep.
jeans?
The beauty about Dairyman's iced tea, ghetto
Big
tea,
ass log chains and shit.
is that you could just
I
drink
miss
it
the 90s.
anywhere, man. If there was a nuclear bomb that went off right now at the airport, there's 3 things that would survive: the U.S. Constitution, the cockroaches, and every container of Dairyman's iced tea all around the area, because that shit is phenomenal. And I used to drink the regular, but man, I drink like 2-3 gallons of this shit a day. So it's like I had to go to the diet, and I'll tell you what, man, it keeps me sober. I'm not lying. It helps out a lot, because imagine 2 gallons of beer as opposed to 2 gallons of iced tea. The trouble you're gonna get into, you know what I mean? So it's a good drink.
It's a good investment.
All right, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do for this. So we need people that what the loser's gonna do and what the winner's gonna do, or what the winner gets.
Winter's gonna make it rain.
Cash prize?
Should we do cash? You guys out there in the TV land, you think we should do cash? Everybody put in what, $10?
I'd say $25 each.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
25
That
bucks.
makes it a
Okay.
solid 100 to the winner.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's
And
fair.
The losers, there has to be a consequence for the absolute.
How
bottom.
about run a
The two in
mile?
the middle don't
You got to run a mile.
You're not killing my
Some
fat
kind of
ass.
some kind
My
of
wife has me on a diet and a treadmill, and I am not running a mile.
Well, can
The
you-
punishment is death.
Right. What's a death? It's a death.
Well,
pool,
it's
so-
a death pool day.
How about you have to spend the night in this?
Yeah, you got to
Joe's
spend the night here on the couch.
Joe's
Spend the night here in the dungeon on the garage. Well,
Dude, my house
Oh,
is
it's-
haunted in this place. It's creepier than my house.
can you walk a mile? How about just a
Wow.
I can do that.
Wow.
It's not-
How
Can I walk a mile? Dude, I am fat and fit as a fiddle.
I mean, the term
I just ain't
punishment.
running nowhere. If you see me running, you
Ooh,
gotta
yeah.
Here we go.
The loser has to do something
Oh yes,
crazy.
the hottest wing in Cleveland. Since we're doing this is a
I am
perfect
fine with
time.
that.
Perfect
Oh, boy.
time.
said this?
Yes.
Suited. This is a perfect time. Good job.
So
Steve. Here we
loser
go.
has to eat some kind of
Great
crazy hot
segue.
food.
The
or
hottest.
peppers.
I got an idea. Since it's a chicken wings based show, the loser has to eat the hottest chicken wing out of any place in this area. as
Quaker
voted on
steak.
by-
Quaker steaks.
Yeah, the Quaker steak magma, or no, what's the 3 mile?
lava, the lava is-
911 or 3 mile.
Now, do they have to eat one?
Yeah,
Or in order?
no,
okay.
that order's 2. That's
4.
4's good. 4's good. I could do
One don't seem like enough. Anybody
Right.
can eat
Yeah,
one.
but I thought
See.
the hot wing that we had the night that we all met up and discussed, that shit was flaming.
And then
How about this?
we all ate one of them.
And
4
then-
wings over 10 minutes, no water or milk, nothing like that.
and how about a 5-minute period where
Hold on.
After you're
I don't know who this is that keeps messaging me on my phone. Watch it on YouTube and message on there. But he said, dude, the punishment is listening to a William Hung album on your headphones while you eat the hot wings.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
I like it.
You have to listen to the whole William Hung album during the show.
The whole album? Okay, I like it.
Beginning to
Write that
end.
down.
William.
that is fantastic.
So I'm-
While eating
Wait,
the hot
which
wings.
one though? The Christmas one or the other?
Oh, I think they're all equally bad, so it really doesn't
So
matter.
I've had the hottest wings that they had at the Winking Lizard. Those are bad. I've not tried the hottest ones at the
Quaker Steaks
at
have some
Quaker's.
really
the ones they had at B-Dubs, not the regular ones, but the ones they come out with seasonally. Those ones were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those ones came out, man. They go in, they come out 10 times worse.
Hold on a second, though. I just thought about something. This dude actually likes William Hung.
And I'm okay with the hot wings.
So he's going to have to listen to a whole Luke Bryan album.
I was being kind of facetious about liking Willie Gaw.
Oh, no. Look, if you can even tolerate it, it don't count as a
All right, we
punishment.
can. You know what? Let's do that. How about your whoever your least favorite annoying artist is? And we got to be honest about it. We got to listen to that. That's not a bad idea. Or you want to do the
I like it.
I like that. You got to listen to that while
How about
Yeah,
you
something-
you have to listen to
Baby
the
Shark
whole
for 10
album during
minutes.
the show.
Baby Shark on
Baby Shark 10 minutes.
Yeah,
that
Luke.
song don't
And a
bother me.
Luke.
Yeah, but I'm kind of ambivalent to be
That
too.
is
So.
that is a pretty gruesome punishment.
How about for Pat?
You know what I mean?
We'll do one.
Kids. See, I'm used to it by now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Us
Pat,
people
what?
not okay. We'll do this. Let's vote on a song for everybody that they would have to listen to. So Pat, Baby Shark.
It has to be an album, though.
Well, Baby Shark has a loop.
It's on these
Yeah, you have to listen to it for a loop for 30 minutes.
Listen,
then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll do
30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
All right,
good.
okay.
While we're here, one earbud the entire time we're doing this.
Yeah, and you'd have to
Yeah,
concentrate.
I would
No.
lose. I would lose my
The
mind.
actual headphones.
Because then you're not in the
Yeah,
conversation.
that's part of the fun. You're out of the loop. You're not hearing what the other people are talking about for the whole half hour. You're listening
While
to
we're
this
all having
torture
fun,
shit.
you got the
It's
you
like
got
a
the
punishment corner while you're eating your hot wings. It's perfect.
All right, so we got you.
I like that. That's
Now,
good.
What kind of
That's good.
for Don? What do you think he would hate? He was talking about Jussie Smollett. So let's think of something that way that he would just totally hate. Who's a rapper that's on that show that he would just not like? Jerry Henderson, is he a rapper?
I have no
Who
I
is
have no
that?
idea.
I don't even know. Who watches
I've never actually seen
Jerry
an
Henderson
episode of
sounds
that
like the
shit.
name of the.
Who watches Empire out there? Is there
Country bothers me. I'm honest about it. I don't like that shit.
all right, country's a good one.
You pick
Who's in
anything
relation-
hip hop, I just gonna be all right as long as
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
rap or rock or anything like that. Eventually, I'm gonna find something good in it.
Just your least favorite genre. Just go with
How
that.
about? Do you like? What about Celine Dion? Do you like Celine Dion?
Backstreet Boys.
There, you like the Backstreet Boys?
No, that's what
Oh,
he said.
Oh yeah.
You want to roll with that? Well, can you? Basically,
But it's hip hop.
yeah, you can kind of dance to Backstreet
Yeah, I
Boys.
try
They're
to
not-
get in a vibe eventually.
Right.
Everybody.
I hate all whiny forms of music.
Ooh, whiny music. Well,
If they
Oh,
whine,
like
when you're-
emo,
I hate that.
like
fucking
emo.
shit. Like you got to have some heart to your music. I like hardcore lyrics and shit like that.
so
If you're
like,
whining while you're that shit's a
so he doesn't
Sarah-
like motivational shit or fluffy
No,
shit.
I
Like
don't like
Sarah
fluff at
McLaughlin.
that would be torturous.
Which one?
Lilith Fair. Listen to a Lilith Fair CD. Ah, that's what you
Take
should
a
listen
look
to.
around. This is what she said. That
Just listen to.
Lisa Loeb and 9 Stories.
Yes. You say.
Oh, that ain't that bad. I've heard that
Yeah,
song.
that's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song.
You know what? You want something absolutely torturous.
Who was in the 90s that fucking, which is so bad that we just couldn't bring it up today?
Ricky Martin.
Ooh, Ricky Martin's a good one.
Oh.
All right, Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin. So Don, listen to Ricky Martin. Big call time. Big call.
Inside out.
All right, so Ricky Martin. Now for Tom, it's got to be something thuggish because you know he's not down with the rap. Well, if he is, he's not liking the.
Insane Clown.
I was just gonna say the ICP.
Oh.
ICP's Hell's Pit. That is the worst fucking album ever.
Okay.
If you've never heard an ICP, they're okay, but yeah, that's.
I've heard-
something.
Joe, what are you listening to again?
I
No, I mean for the punishment.
I don't know. We didn't think
Oh, we
Luke
do.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Luke, yeah, Luke Bryan.
Yeah,
I hate
You got to
it.
listen to some country shit.
Luke, oh God, I got one this now. It'd be funny if the thing we listened to like was somebody who died.
Yeah, turn that down.
Kids
a little
Bop album.
Oh God, I
bad.
actually got some.
I
Kids.
think that's where the baby shark.
I downloaded some of the Kids Bop though because my kids like it. Like listen to the.
bit. Yeah, and our I got a smart TV, so I just put that on that kids music, and I let the kids run around the house.
What I like seeing the Kids Bop.
Just having little kids like that.
The Kids
At
Bop is
all.
funny when they like edit out the swear words and shit. They're like, blah blah blah, fork or something instead of the swear word.
Oh yeah, I think one of the songs they replace sex with text.
That's creative, at least.
30 minutes
It's a
of
Barry
Barry Manilow or
Donnie
Donnie
Osmond.
Osmond might kill you.
Barry Man.
I like
Those are
Barry.
both horrible too.
I like
There's so much
70s.
whiny shit that I.
70s soft rock's great. I like Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow's not a bad singer. I could dig some Manilow. Neil Diamond.
I would be in
So
heaven
let's
if
move
I
on to the
listened to
wings while we
that.
All
have
right,
time.
yeah, we got as much as we want. We scheduled an hour. Well, we did an hour is probably about as much time as we could keep people's attention for. All right,
Well,
so-
really seems
you're
to be
right.
pretty entertaining.
that's true, yeah.
It is rolling a
yeah,
little
that's
bit.
true. That's true. More people will watch.
How many- How many we getting?
We got 5. We've been.
You got to remember too. I have a lot of comedian friends that are not watching. Till,
Yeah, people are doing
after
shows
their
right now
shit.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
And anybody out there doing that shit, my hat's off to you. And Tony Mayo, who was messaging a few minutes ago, is a great young comedian who's really hitting it hard. And it ain't just kissing his ass. He just came back from Cincinnati. He's really out here pushing.
Marie said the Spice Girls. I could actually dig some Spice Girls.
Who said that?
Marie said
Or,
Yeah.
or Slim Whitman. Whitman?
Slim Whitman.
Who is
I
that?
have no idea.
Yeah, well, you're over our heads there, Maria. We don't know who Slim Whitman is.
We're old.
I'm the oldest one here, and I don't know who Slim
Yeah,
Whitman
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
All right, so we got to get into chicken wings. Today for the wings, we went to Upper Crust.
I would like to say, just for the record, I only had one.
Don only had one because he's on a.
I'm not on a diet. Let's not use that word. I'm just trying to save my fat ass life.
He went to the doctor and he said, go on a diet. And he said, what color? And he said, purple. And that didn't work out. So he only had one wing, though, sir, if you're watching.
Just one.
He kept true to it, though.
All right. So
we went. Yeah, well, let me finish the thing here. We went to upper crust. We got garlic parm wings. We'll probably stick with the garlic parm theme for a while because every place has garlic parm and it's good. So we got the garlic parm. They had two options. It was breaded or not breaded with the sauce. You get the sauce on the side if you want. We got the sauce regularly on it. I got blue cheese with it. So go ahead, Tom. What did you think of the wings?
They're good. I've actually had them before. I've had them prior, and they were better. So usually when you get the wings, if you get an order them, or maybe it was the bonus ones, but when you get the wings, they're usually much bigger than they were this time. I was kind of a little bit disappointed this time when we ordered them, only because of the size that they usually be. But the taste is phenomenal, and the sauce is amazing. And as soon as I picked them up, as soon as I started carrying them out to the car, all I could smell, I got punched in the face with garlic.
That smell was good.
Yeah.
We was waiting for you guys to get here, and there was the wings the same for about 10 minutes or so. And man, that smell was just permeating. Oh, it was so fucking good, dude. I couldn't wait to get into them. All right, so out of how we're gonna do this, we're not gonna do any crunchability or anything like that. We'll do one to 100 because that allows flexibility. You know what I mean? So I keep tapping the table. It happens. We're learning. We're a learning show. It's a learning, listen and learn.
Just you don't
Right. So
go out somebody's headphones and shit.
Yeah, but we're not going to do any crunchability or sauce flavor, tastelessness, any shit like that. Basically, basic IMDb 1 to 100 scale, like I do on Rotten Tomatoes. So out of 1 to 100, 1 being fucking frozen chicken, and
that's a huge.
We got to give
Can we
him
just
some
do 1 to
boxing
10?
gloves. So when he hits it,
Or a little bumper on here, so he doesn't hit.
Yeah, right.
I get the actual
Sit
suspended
on your
legs.
hands,
get him that
Joseph.
game, the fucking pie face game.
Oh,
And every time he taps it, it comes closer. Yeah.
there's a video
We're
out
gonna
there.
fix this habit.
There's a video out there that's called Slapping Machine. You got to watch. There's this Japanese game show.
Oh, that was
you see
scary.
this one,
Yeah.
they're all silent. The thing.
You
of the
never know when
contest
it's
is
gonna come.
They have to pick a card, and they all pick a straw. Whoever gets the whatever straw, the blue straw, whatever it is, has to do the act. And the guy pulled the thing called Slapping Machine. It was just this rotating, oscillating thing which come and slap you.
Oh,
And it was going like this. He had to put his face in there, and he couldn't do it. You got to watch this video on YouTube.
okay. I was thinking of something completely different. I thought he was in front of hands, and you don't know when they're going to come up and slap you.
Oh, there's stuff like that too. But the one I'm thinking of, it's literally.
that's
it's
a little
like-
like toy
that
game
called
that
Silent
people do.
Library back in the day. Where
No, like
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
a
yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Except
thing
they would
that
have like
he's
a fish
talking about.
attached to a hand, and then you get slapped.
Keep whacking in the face and shit like that.
There was a video I just saw recently that was this Russians slapping contest. So instead of arm wrestling, they were slapping. And so it was a big old bear guy who's just like, wow, and knocks the guy back and almost knocks him unconscious. And so the guy regains his composure, slaps the big guy, just like grazes the beard. And then the big guy hits him back and just almost knocks him out.
You've never had a slapping contest?
Not like
I had one.
I know the video. But it's a federation.
Not in an arena on
There's
a
people
stage.
cheering.
Yeah.
It's like
With
fighting.
Well, yeah, I
something
get
twice
the
my
arena.
size.
But I mean, you've never been in a real slapping contest with a big dude?
I got
Really?
Why would you?
Yeah, it's not a
Ain't that like a part of growing up? Like everybody goes through that shit?
I was on
played that
Four
game
Loko
where you
one.
stick your hands out and go like this, whatever that shit was.
Yeah, we did that.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't slap people on the west side, man. We just get along.
Yeah.
bitch
You
slapping
West
contest.
Siders are weird. Like y'all never had slapping contests
No.
We just sit
or
there.
chopping
scared.
contests.
Well, just like
What's
that. Well,
that?
we did that. We just hit each
We
other.
did a circle game.
Oh no,
Is that
I'm
like a-
talking,
You can't do the circle game. It's racist.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking
It's
straight
not-
out
what?
full on chops.
Oh yeah, we used to do that all the time. We did that. We never just slapped each other though. Back when Ric Flair and the big chops were big, and we were big in the wrestling A's, we would just. Whoosh.
You guys probably had like that nut tap and shit, huh?
No, I wasn't in the Navy.
Yeah, we did the circle game a lot. You know,
All right,
Stay around.
Mr. Mayo said,
What is the point? Hold on. What is the point of the circle game?
it's just
I never understood this
it's
shit.
supposed to be. You look at the no. Supposedly this is racist
you
now.
look it up and you have to have it like right
yeah,
there.
it's
And
basically.
if you look down, punch.
Have you ever seen?
yeah.
You ever seen the movie Waiting?
No.
Well, in the movie Waiting, they play this game called Batwing. Basically, they would pull their balls out, and you got to look at the goal is to get somebody else to look at their balls. It's a
Okay.
similar concept in the circle game.
I don't know what
you
kind of
basically
movie you're watching.
you watch
that's-
the movie Waiting. You've seen Waiting, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
Waiting's
great movie.
phenomenal.
Oh
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see it at the restaurant.
Yeah, with
they're
Ryan
in the
Reynolds,
kitchen.
Dane Cook,
And what's his name? Guzman. The
Louis Guzman,
Yeah.
Louis Guzman, something like that.
yeah, he does that too. He gets the good one. And who else?
He
There's Ryan Reynolds is in there.
Yeah.
You
There's
guys-
there's a lot of people.
actual
on that.
proper Deadpool's in that
I'm
movie
not a
too.
big movie guy though. I'm like,
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds stars in it.
that's why a lot of these movies go over my
I
head.
love
I'm not really a bitch.
That's an older
What's
one.
your-
Waiting.
I love movies,
The
man. Love them.
All right, so we got to get back to these scores here, Tom. So out of 1 to 100, 1 being cold frozen wings, and 100 being like Jesus cooked them himself. What did we got here?
Probably like it 83.
83. Tom's giving them. Okay. So
Good size, great flavor. You know, can't complain. Wasn't undercooked. Sometimes you get some that you get sick after. So.
How we're gonna do that? This will obviously score at 1 to 100, and at the end we'll average them all up, and then whoever gets the trophy, we'll figure out something, a little trophy. We got gold spray paint. We can figure out something. All right, so no, I like the like I was talking about earlier.
Here's your gold bolt for having the best chicken wings. Here's your gold hedge clippers for having the best.
Pick out anything in the shot, and it's fucking yours.
I'm going with Bernie's Browns jacket.
That's a nice one. I got my old uniform back there.
It's free.
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta bring out the old school starter jacket. That bitch was made in the USA. Look at that. That brown starter, baby. Go Browns, man. Baker.
Bernie's
Sue wants
in
to
his garage.
I think it's starting to fall
Baker.
apart.
Oh, yeah. Well, that thing's freaking 30 years old, dude. I bought that thing in 1991.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say it was older than that.
Made in the USA. Man. They used to make starter
New
right
Haven,
here.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So,
That's
like I
some,
said, the smell from the wings really permeated me when it's cooking it. The smell I would give, gold stars to. It's phenomenal smell. The wings, when you ate them, they melted good with the sauce. I like that. The sustainability, though, like after a while, like you eat a couple and you come back, they weren't as, like,
They did
didn't
get a little
hold,
soggy.
yeah, they didn't hold as well as you
They
would
got a
think,
little
you know what I mean?
soggy, but I think it's just all the sauce.
Right, and there was a decent amount of sauce in there. We did get 24 of them, so I'd say about 70, 78. I give them. They're pretty good, but not the best wings I've had. But I've definitely ordered from there again for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
they are a bit pricey.
Yeah, there's like
that
these-
issue. I got that.
It was
right
24. I think it was $22 for the 24 pack or something like that. You got that receipt?
So this.
Oh, here's Tom got the flyer.
Yeah. Yeah. So for 24.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor. 24 was what we got was $22. 8 pieces, $8. So $1 a wing. The more you get, the less you pay.
Yeah, someone wasn't too bad. Man. All right, so out of the one wing you had, you only have one, sir. One. What do you think, Don?
I didn't care for it at all.
You didn't like them?
No.
You
I'll
like
give
it?
it a 50.
Is it just because you don't like the garlic parm? You just don't like the sauce or what?
I don't know. I'm not big into the battered chicken wing. I think it should just
Okay.
be
Too much breading.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
there-
just skin.
yeah. There was a little bit of breading.
I
in
want
there.
just chicken. I don't want no fluff. You get what I'm saying?
For
Just
sure,
sell
for
me
sure.
Fucking batter. I can do batter myself.
For sure.
Sue wants your hedge clippers.
Oh, for sure. I haven't used those in quite a while. As you might not guess this,
There's a little
judging by my
snowman.
beautiful appearance, but I'm not the biggest guy in manual labor. So just throwing that out there. If you want me to do lawn mowing and shit like that, I'm not the guy to come to.
I am a fat dude with a truck, but do not call me to help you move.
All right, Pat, you're up with the wings, man. What do you give them? 1 to 100.
All right, so I mean, it wasn't the best wing I ever had. The sauce, I like the spice to my wings, so it wasn't really there for me. Sauce was a little subtle, didn't really hit me. I mean, it was there, but it was,
It's getting fancy.
yeah.
It's a little highbrow.
I think, yeah, a little soggy, as I believe you mentioned, a little soggy or something.
Yeah, I was saying they got
Okay.
soggy.
Yeah, after a while,
After
yeah.
it sat for a good half. But that's most food, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of a minor thing. But
So in any event, let's go with 62.
62.
Yeah.
For Pat. Okay. So if we got to do math now. We all picked even numbers except Tom. So let's see what their aggregate score is. 80. We should do this on the phone. So
Now we are back.
Let's call in Sue. Yeah, him up.
well,
Hey, Sue, add this up for us.
No,
man.
the cool thing about Google though is if you
62.
put in numbers into Google, like all you gotta do is put the number into Google with the additions. Like if you're one of those kids if you're you're still in school out there, you need help with your math, just literally put the math problem into Google and it does it for you. It's fucking sweet. All right, 83 plus 78 plus 50 plus 62 equals 273.
So if we got wings again, which we are, what flavor would you want?
You want to stick with
Well, the
that?
garlic parmesan's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
just
that.
the breading. I don't
Breading,
care for it's all fluff and not enough stuff with the breading on it. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, I'll go with I'm fine with the garlic parm, just not this particular.
It's
Because
just this
I like
is
the
a
hot
low
wings too. I
quality
like the hot, habanero.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got a mango habanero that's pretty good.
Oh, nice. That
And-
sounds
and-
sweet
and
and
one
spicy. I like
Yeah,
that.
and that one that's got a boom boom sauce, which is actually like
Okay.
that. If you go to the Japanese hibachi, you ever had the yum yum sauce?
Yeah.
That's what their boom boom sauce is. It's like the same thing. It's really good.
68.25.
There's another restaurant that has boom boom sauce that comes. Oh, Sheets. as a
Hey,
stuff
dude,
like
Sheets
that.
is very underrated for food. They have a
Sheets is-
great menu.
Oh yeah.
It's all to order and that little touch screen.
Oh yeah, it's all fresh.
Shit, it's fuck. They cook it right there. MTO
Oh, yeah.
made to order. The only thing that annoys me about Sheets though is they spell everything with like 9 Z's. It's like, come get your brats.
Not a sponsor, just love
Yeah,
the-
we don't do sponsors. I ain't got no fucking time for sponsors
Not
because
yet.
I like saying fuck. All right.
Great food.
Tony said, all fluff, not enough stuff. Sounds like fat people.
Hey, listen. No.
All right. So, all right.
He is a fellow fat man. By the way, thank you for having a chair that is fat man tested, fat man approved. But after about an hour, my ass is hurting, bro.
Brian's calling me live on the air, so let's take a call.
Well,
Hey, Brian, what's up?
You're live on the air, Brian.
maybe we'll add a cushion to you. Maybe one of those donuts for you.
I need a-
We're on
I need
YouTube
a
right now.
pepperoni
We'll just
donut,
come,
I think.
stop by if you want.
This is very unprofessional, Joe. Son of a gun.
All right, cool. We'll pull up. We're about to wrap it up.
Classic Joe here.
And that's forever in the annals of time.
Right. So from now on, this is the first ever live unnecessary call we've ever taken on the STD podcast.
Yeah, we get one call and you don't even put it on speaker.
Right. And I put a
Great production on this exhibit.
Now,
here.
speaker, that could be dangerous. Once they realize,
You're live.
call it on the radio.
If
You're
you
live.
ever call my phone while I'm on this show and I say you're live, watch what you say.
Mail wrote, I love Sheets. I was mad. They make away my hot dogs because he was out.
'Cause it was
You know
what?
what place I love as a fat dude and they got rid of it in Cleveland?
What's that, White Castle?
White Castle.
I was just up in
White Castle's
Michigan
great.
a couple months ago, and they had a bunch of. They sold a White Castle up there.
Yeah, they still have them in Columbus
Columbus
and
too, yeah.
Cincinnati too. We just went to Columbus for my daughter went to a concert out there, and we saw this bad accident while we were waiting for her to get out of the concert. But that's another. We stopped at White Castle on the way home, but we were right there by Ohio State.
Okay.
So this car's stopped at a stoplight. This car behind it's not paying attention at all. Crashes into him. Gets out and gets on the phone and starts cussing up a storm. Don't fucking say that. Don't effing say that. It was fucking hilarious.
What happened? Was everybody okay though? Like,
Oh yeah, the kid
okay.
was just. It didn't even do no damage
Oh,
to
just
the car
okay,
in front
okay.
of it, but it fucked his ride up.
Oh yeah.
Like his hood was pushed up and everything.
I'll do those new cars. If you like bump a fucking garbage can or something, the hood just
Yeah,
goes up
right.
like a sardine can, man.
Well, they're supposed to do that. There's YouTube videos where they have like an old like 1965 Crown Vic versus a new Chevy Malibu, like 2009, head-on collision, and the Chevy Malibu, the new one, crumples up around the engine. It crumples up around the engine,
Shaking.
and the old like Crown Vic basically around the engine stayed fine, but the whole cabin, like the where you sit, basically folded in half. So the back seat was on top of the steering wheel because it wasn't made. They're not made to crash test. They basically made them so that the engine bay would hold the power of those big old like V8s. But like the A frame, the A pillar and C pillar, all that stuff just crumpled up once they got a head-on collision. So give me a new car any day over those old.
Oh yeah, look at those cages now, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was why we have you on the show for that smart information. I lost all train of thought like halfway through. I was just picking up little words, but I was totally lost.
Man, we need a White Castle road trip now. Huh? Sounds like a good idea for.
I
this
can't
year.
do that, man. Even
Man, you got to lose some weight so you can start eating with us, bro. We'll get the laser in here. Blast it away.
I'm trying. I got on a scale the other day and I was a little
Oh,
discouraged.
we got a scale. I was
We're
gonna do a
not
scale
doing
contest.
Fat
here.
Man
We're-
on a scale.
we won't
contest.
do that for this show. We won't do it for this show. But we got a scale.
We're not doing a Fat Man on the scale contest.
We had a great contest.
I'm just trying to live a little longer.
We can
I'm
do.
not-
We can do a weight loss contest. All of us are kind of chunky.
It was fucking weird
Yeah.
shit. I walked in the Subway the other day and ordered wheat. I've never ordered wheat anything in my life. It wasn't bad though. I'll give it
Wheat bread's not bad, but I mean, it's like
I like wheat bread.
you can cook a steak. You can eat a steak that's cooked, or eat a steak that's not cooked. I just give me the white bread.
But I'm like the skinny jeans
Yeah,
and
but
man.
white
bun
bread
away
isn't
from
that
being a
healthy
fucking
for you.
millennial after I ordered
It doesn't have
wheat bread. That's how I
nutrients.
felt.
I like corn too. Corn on the cob, man. Barbecued.
Oh, yeah.
It's good shit.
Oh yeah, Memorial Day's coming.
Fuck yeah. All right. We got to wrap it up here, I guess. So one last thing around the table. Time, you got a couple minutes. Go ahead, man. Anything on your mind?
Nope.
Nothing, boy. Well, you got any shows coming up? Any?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to bed early and putting the kids to bed early and waking up early and doing a whole lot of nothing.
Bunch of sitting around, listening to music, do some work. Okay.
Changing diapers and
Now both of you guys have young, not like teenagers.
I got 9, 10, and 21 is mine. He's got.
I got one in diapers, one just out of diapers.
I'm not trying to put their age out there or anything.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare. See, once
I
they're
don't
about
mind it.
9, 10, they're kind of independent. Like after like 13, you're done raising them. They're gonna.
See,
be
I
what
don't
they're gonna
have
be.
context for like the older kids.
Yeah, he's never had it.
Never had,
Yeah,
'cause
he's
I
never
don't
raised
know. So right now they're all still cute and awesome. So
They're still cute. I think 10, 11 is. It depends if they're boy or girl. Boys can stay like cool through the whole time.
You're
tapping
tapping
on their
the
face.
shit out of this.
Tap. I'm like fucking Tappy McTappy.
And that wasn't an earthquake a few minutes ago. He was shaking his leg.
Check the Richter, baby.
Son of a bitch.
We're learning, people.
Hey, it's a
Learning curve.
learn as we go podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Man. This isn't fucking professional. There's hedge clippers in the back. There's a saw too, and fucking okay. We could have a giveaway. Just look in the background, and point out what you want.
I want the snowman.
What color paint do you have back there?
All kinds of shit, man. Jeez.
Gas can.
lead brown.
All right, let's move on. Pat, what you want to say?
What you got up next? Any shows this week? Anything you want to talk about?
I got nothing. Kind of wish I picked Courtney Love going back. Courtney Love, Eddie Vedder, Billy
Yeah, that's a
Corgan.
good pick too.
All them
But she
grunge artists
straightened
are
herself
still
out
alive.
quite a bit.
She did, but
Says y'all, Anthony, really, all I need to have a garage sale. And we can do that on the air. I got a lot of jerseys I could get rid of too, man. I got like 40 jerseys, dude, and 100 hats.
I know you brought out all the jerseys.
I know for the
our
picture, it was
pictures.
great. It's just random.
I was like,
jerseys.
dude, I want a Tim couch. She's like, I got you.
Right?
I
Just
was like,
pick
there ain't no way this motherfucker has a Tim couch still.
Sure enough, he did.
He
I did.
showed up with a Tim couch jersey.
Every year, man, I buy like 3 Browns. Oh, that night we don't do sponsors in this show, but I'll tell you about this website called DHgate. They're from China. Now, I don't know if it's illegal or not, but you just go on their website. It's $17, $19 with shipping included, and it just comes in like 2 weeks. If you go to the team store, that shit's like
I
$100.
don't think those are authentic.
They look just like the real thing, man. I like it. I love them.
It's got cancer in it for sure.
Talk to Joe about your bootleg jerseys.
But so Pat, anything else, man? What do you think about the Browns this year? Do you pumped? I can't wait till fucking September, man. I got these.
I mean,
tickets.
on paper.
I mean,
you know,
there's no way we're not going less
they're
than 12
great.
and 4. There's no way. There's just
Yeah.
no way. The Browns are.
I mean, they should win the North for sure.
Oh, I mean, Big Ben's like 37, something like that. Decrepit. They
I just
lost
hope he doesn't-
Brown. He lost Bell.
Yeah.
There's no hope for Steelers. Lamar Jackson got figured out in that
Yeah.
last game by our defense and the whole freaking second half.
I just hope he
Chargers
doesn't.
game.
I just hope he has a great sophomore. I hope that sophomore jinx. I hope he doesn't have that.
Oh, Baker?
Yeah.
I don't think Baker will have it. I mean, you're taking the best offense that Cleveland's ever had, 27 touchdowns. You're adding Kareem Hunt and OBJ, best wide receiver,
Yeah.
arguably the best running back in the league.
Kareem's-
games in
Yeah.
is different than Kareem Hunt for 16.
For sure, but Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt could train the whole year,
A
be
lot.
fresh, hit his stride right as we're getting to the playoffs.
A lot
Man.
of quarterbacks hit that second year jinx.
Or saying Salva is low.
Sounds well. So lean in a little, just a little.
Yeah, wait,
Me or everybody?
I don't
No,
know.
I just said sound is low. So
Albert, who's low?
low, get low. Yeah, but I just don't see any scenario where the Browns just don't. Man, I don't want to guarantee it, but I got a great feeling about this year, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Like this is
You know.
just it, dude.
What
The
kills me
stars
is a
are
lot of people are already crowning them champions, and they really haven't done.
They haven't
shit
done
other
it.
than make
I mean,
so is Odell. Odell said they're a new Steeler or a new
Well, the
Patriots.
the guy in the blue is too far from the mic. Who's wearing blue? Is it Don? Okay.
No.
I mean, it's like this with the Browns. If everybody in your street has like a car and you guys race every week, okay? Tom has a Taurus, you got a Malibu, and you got like a
Taurus.
Camry or some shit. You got
I got Taurus.
You got a real Taurus, bro? They still
Yeah.
make Tauruses? Damn,
It's,
you old ass car. And I go out and I buy a Ferrari, right? Okay.
This means
Now,
we're
is it guaranteed that I'm going to win the race with this Ferrari? No. But I got a really fucking good feeling about this Ferrari and kicking everybody's ass in this race with OBJ in the garage and Hunt in the garage. You know what I mean? It's just gonna happen, man. It's just inevitable. Unless like the team bus blows up on the way to the first game and when they're
or
playing
if
Tennessee.
they don't gel.
they'll-
there's-
no, they already have chemistry.
They've
They're
already-
already
There's
friends.
a difference between having chemistry before a game and having game chemistry.
but they've
I
been,
don't know.
they've been practicing together too, man. Baker's
Plus-
been training with
We could sit here and kick it all day. We ain't gonna win the freaking Super Bowl.
oh well, you gotta have
Yeah.
talent too, for sure. I mean, you look at OBJ's
Odell and-
talent; it speaks for itself. Both these guys can catch the ball with one hand. Jarvis and OBJ,
Oh, yeah.
man.
I mean, Odell and Landry already played with each other in LSU. So
And they've practiced
That's
together this
already
whole time. And if you don't go to OBJ, you go to Landry. If you don't go to Landry, you go to Njoku. If you don't go to Njoku, you go to Chubb in the backfield. You got Seth DeValve on the other side too.
That's
and
also
Callaway.
a lot of players and limited amount of balls.
And Baker is the guy to pick in your fantasy league this
the
year.
only thing that
Pick that motherfucker. He is gonna light it up, dude, like a Christmas tree. Call him Baker Mayfield Christmas tree.
I don't know,
Or
man.
Baker, the Christmas tree Mayfield.
He scares me. Some about Heisman winners too. They just don't show.
Well, didn't Peyton Manning win the Heisman? That worked out pretty fucking well.
He was not a Heisman winner. No.
Oh, he didn't. That's right. He
No.
won it that year.
No.
Charles Woodson.
I don't know. Yeah.
88, yeah.
The Browns just traded Odell to the Pats.
What?
That's what someone said.
According to all the people I like.
According to the internet, which is never
Yeah,
so
never
lied to
wrong.
us.
You felt the disappointment in him when he said that, though. He was like, what? He got serious as shit. So anything, Cozy, you want to say?
I was going to have a show in Michigan on Monday? No, Sunday. But I'm not going to go just because I don't feel like driving up there. I just don't feel like doing it.
Go, do your time. My bad, I just hit the microphone. I'm talking to you about hitting the desk.
Right. Boom.
Go, do your time, learn from the experience. You're never going to stay out there if you don't
I might do that like Tuesday at the TikTok instead. I don't know. I just did Michigan.
But you're not going to learn anything. Go into these Lakewood rooms, listening to these Lakewood comedians sit around with their thumbs up their ass. Go to Michigan where people want to laugh.
It's a long drive. You come with me? Pat, you should come with me to Michigan, man.
Road trip.
We'll knock it. Hell yeah.
I went to
It was
Michigan.
good.
We did a show up there. It's not that long of a drive for the experience you're going to get from it.
We'll check out the Cobbessy up there for sure. All right.
Don't miss out on that trip. Go do that shit.
Yeah, other than that, man, I ain't got no shows coming up other than that Michigan one. And what else is going on? Yeah, this is a podcast. I think we did pretty good today, man. This is a fucking we gelled nice.
Yeah.
Right about the hour and a half mark we was going for. What's on you, man? You got any shows coming up?
I ain't got shit till next Friday, and then I'm downtown Cleveland doing some comedy show. I don't even know the name of it. I don't expect it to go very well. It's up in the sushi joint. If y'all want to come have some sushi and watch me tell dirty jokes, you're more than welcome.
The jokes smellier than the sushi? Like, are they give you about?
I haven't been there, but sushi ain't that bad. It don't stink that bad. I work around in a bunch of Asians, so they love their sushi and shit.
Sushi's I don't like
Sushi's okay.
sushi. Not a fan. Not a fan.
How can people find where your shows are at?
Facebook Don Shear, YouTube. Well, I post the videos after the show, so that wouldn't really help. Yeah, Facebook me. I don't have anything else. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Instagram.
Dog sushi. Cold dog, man. They say like in Asia that all those dog restaurants, they're not for the Asians. They're for Americans who want to go over there and eat dog.
Yes.
All these fucking hillbillies, you just want to chow down on.
Dude, hillbillies will eat anything. Trust
They
me,
will.
I know I got a lot of hillbillies.
Dude,
in
they
our
will
family.
straight eat.
I've tried
possums and shit.
alligator.
Alligator's not bad. I had
I've
alligator
had
bites.
they served alligator at the restaurant that was in Millward Heights.
Yeah, alligator bites.
Yeah, and then
The
one
gator
on
bites at
Wicked Lizard had him, didn't he?
no, it was not Wicked Lizard. It was over there.
Wicked Lizard's a good spot too, man. We gotta get them.
there's also one on
too.
Detroit and Rocky River. It's called Gamers or something. That
Trying to think of the restaurant that's over. There was a Berea where Sheldon Road ends into Berea. I forget the name of it. There was no other restaurant there. It was over there, but they had gator bites there. I've had it.
There was a place
I have that.
in Baltimore. It was like the exotic animal meats
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
The gator bites was the entree, and I had like a wild boar burger. Man, she was fucking great.
You never look. You ain't gonna know if you like it. If you don't
I want some
try it.
boar now, man.
try it. Yeah.
Is there any wild boar native
I'm
in this
never
area?
afraid to try it.
It's not just-
I don't know.
it's
not this area,
I've
no.
never
So-
heard of anybody with wild boar.
Still
on
some
the menu.
boar traps, man. Razorbacks in this area? Or no.
No.
Look up somebody online. Look up the
Dude, I
native
found a
area.
turtle in my
No, we don't-
backyard last week.
Yeah, they're
Was
on.
it which side? Was it upended or was it on its thing?
It scared the shit out of me,
Didn't
bro.
you say someone threw a turtle in?
Yeah, someone threw a turtle in my backyard. That's how I found the motherfucker.
Oh.
My head would go to retriever. My dog kept running up to the fence and running back, but she wouldn't come in the house. And then she ran halfway up and ran back and sat down. So I'm like, what the hell's wrong with my dog? I walk over there. At first, I thought it was a bird because it was like brown.
Mhm.
So it scared the shit out of me. My fat ass jumped back like a little sissy. And I look a little closer and I notice it's this turtle. And I'm like, oh, this dude has to be dead. I pick it up and I see it. Or no, I nudged it with my foot and I saw a little flutter. But I was like, maybe it just freshly died and rigor mortis had set in. You have to kick this bitch again. I kicked it again and its tail popped out.
Oh, nice.
So I was trying to get its head to pop out. I took it in and put it in my bathroom shower and I ran a fucking hose and I washed it off. And then it was still put its head out. So I shot
You're
water up its
waterboarding
ass.
it.
Totally.
Waterboarding
Check
the
it
turtle.
out. You ever want to see a turtle pop out of his shell? Squirt that bitch in its ass. His head shot out and scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I like
So that was my turtle.
That's another way to waterboard, but okay.
Did you save the
room looks like
turtle
it's
for
ready.
the upcoming Mario Kart track that's going to come to Ohio? I'm gonna save
No.
all these turtles around here. There's like some kind of
Yeah, there's a
real
Mario Kart.
real life Mario Kart or some
Go-kart.
shit.
Is it gonna be downtown? Do they close stuff off or?
I think it's an Akron. It's an actual course. It's a stationary.
Turtles.
They're not going to move it around places.
But, I mean, if it's I play Mario Kart with the kids who got the Nintendo Switch, and like if we can't throw shit at people, I just don't want to fucking do it. Man.
Turtle.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, you know, what would be even funnier than actual Mario Kart though? Is just wait till like bike season and 4-wheeler season breaks out on the east side. Just make that like a real life Mario Kart. Just throw shit at people on the 4-wheelers taking over streets and shit. that'd be more fun than this.
You know what bothers me worse than them? And I live on the east side, but I used to live on the west side. All these sissy ass bicycles, man.
I used to bicycle to work.
That is
What's wrong with bicycling?
Look,
I got a bicycle over there.
I know. Look, more power to you. You don't get your own lane. You're on the sidewalk with the old people walking with the walkers. Stay out of the road. And this shit, I have a vehicle I'm driving to. No, you're not. You're a bicycle. Okay, I have an engine. I can step on the gas and go boom, pedal, motherfucker. Get out of my way.
I would agree with you in principle. There are many laws though to protect bikers on that stuff though. The thing is with the whole bike thing is that in Ohio it's so fucking cold. You can only really bike comfortably to work 6 months out the year.
I've seen people biking in winter.
Oh yeah, they get the
I've done it.
fat
I've done it
snow
before.
tires.
I've done it before. I biked to work when I was losing weight back for the service. Back when I was in the military.
Don't
I biked
mention
to
that shit because my wife will have me pedaling to work. And I'm not getting tired before I get to work to get tired.
But biking to work is the best exercise you're ever going to get.
No,
I liked it, man. It was like 75 minutes downtown, 75 minutes back.
actually, I live literally like 5 minutes from my job. It would take me like 2 minutes to pedal to work.
Oh shit, you should jump on it, man. All right, so I think we're about to wrap it up here. Anything else you got going on, Don?
Nope, that's about it.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes it for the.
Before you sign off, because I say this at the end of all my sets,
All right.
I say this at the end of all my videos. I'm going to say it here. This has been 300 pounds of jelly-filled sex appeal, the quintessential stud muffin, the over-blubbered lover, Don C.
All right. Well, with that, guys, we finally got the studio audience. Brian just showed up. Looks like he came from a wedding. He's in his suit. What's up, B?
Hey,
well,
a lot of cars out here.
I know. What's up? It's fucking block party. Block party is in the house. Join us next week for the Square Table Degenerates podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. This will be uploaded to YouTube after this. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye. Peace.